everyone, this is Shannon from theirishscrapper.com, and today we are going to create this Christmas bridge fold card. I think a lot of demonstrators had the same idea when this set came out in our mini catalog, so I'm going to show you my version. This is one that I've created. We're going to do today's a little bit different on video, but this is a great fun fold, and it does fit in our regular medium-sized envelope. So this is going to be my Christmas cards for this year, and I'm so excited about them. I really love how they turned out. So let's jump in. So we are using the Peaceful Nativity bundle. This is a cling stamp set. It's got 9 images and sentiments in here, and then there are dies that coordinate. So you can see here you have a lot of option, and all of this gets cut out for you, and some really nice sentiments, which this set to me says Christmas instantly, so that's why I chose to use it on my cards this year. We are going to use Night of Navy for our base. This is 4 1/4 by 8. We're going to do a little bit of scoring. So let me grab my trimmer. And this is my scoring blade. So we are going to score this at 1 1/4 and 2 1/2. And then I'm going to rotate it 360 degrees and do the same thing. So 1 1/4 and 2 1/2. All right. And then I have decided to use the Snowflake Splendor Designer Series paper. So I have a few pieces here. I have one piece that is 2 3/4 by 4, and then this is 1-inch pieces by 4, and we are going to use that to decorate. So let's fold this in. Let me get my bone folder. You definitely want a nice crease. Fold that in, and then this one goes back. And you just want to make sure that's nice and lined up. Same thing here. Turn it around. And then fold this back. I've had this design on my mind for months, but just got around to actually doing it. Alright, so I'm going to use my liquid glue because I want to have some wiggle room. This designer paper is perfect with the colors because I feel like it kind of mimics, you know, a nighttime sky, if you will. But you could definitely, you know, do it however you'd like. So I am going to put this down in the middle. Looks good. And this time we are going to use, let's see, I think I'm going to use that one maybe on that side. So on my other one I did it a little bit different, but I will put all the directions again on my blog as well, theirishscrapper.com. Alright, I should probably fold that because I want to make sure it's nice and straight. That looks good. Let's get some more glue. My glue is getting low. Here, let's fold that in. There's so many different ways that you can do this. Okay, so there is our base already. So I have another piece of Night of Navy. This is 1-inch by 5 1/2, and we are going to use this to put along the bottom here. And I haven't quite decided. I was looking for a die for our sentiments because I'm going to do 2 sentiments or change things up a bit on this one. So I'm not sure if I'm going to leave it just Night of Navy or add white, but we'll see as we go. But as far as the pieces, I've done a lot in advance because I was mass producing these, like I said. So for this, I have stamped an early espresso onto crumb cake, and I've die cut it. And then I've used the little star die from here with gold foil, and then I've just attached that with a glue dot. I've also done a bunch of these and have colored them with my Stampin' Blends. So I've used Balmy Blue, Crumb Cake, Ivory, Gray Granite, and I think that's it, yeah. And then I've also done the little sheep. I've added a little bit of Gray Granite, or if you have Smoky Slate, and then I've used Crumb Cake on the donkey. So I have those ready to go just to save time. So let's see. I'm going to grab, there's a couple stars in here in this stamp set. I'm going to grab my Night of Navy ink, and I just want to stamp a few of these in the background here. Oh, that one's a little crooked. That's okay. I don't think it really makes that much of a difference in the sky. We're going to take a few small ones. My Night of Navy needs to be re-inked, I think. Okay. Add a few of those there. Let's grab our Mary and Joseph and Baby. We are going to add some adhesive to the back of this. And then, let's see, this is a little different dimension than I used on my other one, so I kind of just want to, see, I probably want to put this one a little higher. So I think I'm going to go about there with them. Okay, I'm going to add some adhesive on one side of this 1-inch piece. And then what I'm going to do is just fold that in. And I'm going to leave a little bit showing. Okay, and then you can easily open this and do the same. Just put a few bits there. And then if you lay this flat, just make sure you're straight. I think that's pretty good. And then you can see that creates your little bridge. So then we're going to attach this behind. So I'm going to grab a couple glue dots for this here. And I mean, I do quite a few Christmas cards. I probably do, I'd say maybe 60 or 70. And, you know, it seems like there's a lot of pieces, but if you kind of do it in a mass production way, you know, do all your stamping, die cutting, coloring all at once, it's really not that bad. I don't think as far as a time, you know, consuming project, I feel pretty good about it. I tend to do, you know, at least 20 at a time. All right, let me see. I kind of want to hold, oops, that glue dot's sticking out. I want to make sure that glue dot doesn't show. But I do want it to be straight. Just give that a little pinch. Looks good. Okay. I haven't decided. So I was playing with, I stamped the Rejoice sentiment in our smallest white stitched circle. And then I cut out a scalloped circle from our layering circle dies in crumb cake. So I was going to attach these together. Now I didn't do a lot of dimensionals on this because I am mailing all of these and I didn't want it to get too bulky. But you could totally, you know, add more of that if you'd like. So I was kind of considering putting that there. And then let's just see what this looks like. I was going to put our little sheep and our little donkey like this. So you can see kind of the difference between my original and this one. So this one I did 2 bridges. I did a small one here and then a larger one there. So I've kind of changed it up a bit. And I'm still trying to decide, you know, do I want to break this up with the white? I feel like it might be too much white. With that, but maybe if I stamp a sentiment in the center, it won't be so bad. So let's give that a shot. I'm going to add some adhesive here. I'm just putting it on that one side. Okay. Let's stick that. I should have added this. Maybe we should stamp this first. I think we better. So we're going to lay that down. Let's see, what we're going to put. We're going to put For unto us a child is born. and I think we're going to do that in the Night of Navy as well. Oh, this really ink needs to be right inked. We're going to put that in the center. Beautiful. Okay, feeling better about that. All right, let's give ourselves some liquid glue so we can move it around to get it straight. It's going to have a nice border. Yeah, see, I like that now. Okay. All right, let's get some more glue dots. So I'm going to put, whoops, trying to pick that up. I'm going to put one glue dot there and one on the opposite side too. Whoops. And these are going to hold our little animals. Wow, I really like that. Look how cute. Okay, so for this one, I'm also going to add a layer to the back. So if you're thinking, well, where am I going to write my sentiment and where am I going to sign it? This is why I've decided. So I have a piece of Whisper White here. It's 2 3/4 by 4, so it's the same size as this layer. And I figured I'm going to add it right back here. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to stamp one more of the sentiments back here. Let me grab myself another block. Hold on. Let me just use this one. Let me take up the Rejoice. This one says, may his light shine in your heart throughout the year. And we are going to put that in the center with our Night of Navy. Is that inked up? That's pretty good. Okay. And we are going to stamp that right in the center. And then I think you have enough room, you know, to put who it's to, sign it. You can add another little line if you want. So it's optional, is what I'm saying. Completely optional if you want to add this to the back. And if you're afraid they might not see it, you know, you can always put a little tiny post-it or something, you know, in there telling them to turn it over. But I think when they see a handmade card, they'll probably give it a nice, you know, inspection, a little look. And I'm sure they'll see it. So isn't that beautiful? I love it. And so what I did is for my envelope, I just re-stamped this image in the Memento Black. And I'm not going to color it. I think I'm just going to leave it plain. And then I have my Christmas stamps that I ordered from the post office coming in this week. So I will be all ready. I just have a lot more to create. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's bridge card. You can pick up all of the supplies in my online store. There's a full supply list in the description. And I do hope that you love this set as much as I do and get cracking on your handmade Christmas cards. I think it'd be really nice for people to receive something homemade, especially this year, all that we've been through. So I thank you guys so much for watching, and I look forward to being back with you real soon. Take care. Bye-bye.